Hold up.
Alexa Bliss's loss to Charlotte Flair led to her snapping mentally. Bliss's ongoing gimmick has seen her having supernatural elements after working with Bray Wyatt, but his release made it a bizarre concept on herself. Fans have a mixed reaction to the loss for Bliss and what seems to be some time away from television, as Charlotte works with new talents. Alexa Bliss could return with an old gimmick, if WWE wants to ensure her success since that act worked to perfection. There's also fans who think that Bliss would be best getting reintroduced with a completely new look, like Mandy Rose in NXT. Alexa Bliss deserves to have a lot of thought put into her return to find the most success. Missing the goddess. The biggest argument for ending the supernatural character of Alexa Bliss would be to have her revert to the gimmick that found her greater success. Charlotte Flair's promos listing Bliss's accomplishments made fans remember just how successful she was. Alexa used to refer to herself as the goddess of WWE throughout her time as the most successful female heel. The early main roster years of Bliss's WWE career saw her always involved in the Raw Women's Championship or SmackDown Women's Championship pictures. Alexa feuding with Charlotte felt like her first major women's division program in quite some time. Her supernatural gimmick led to more moments in the Bray Wyatt feud with Randy Orton as a character. Bliss was essentially removed from the women's division for months before working in a few secondary feuds. WWE could benefit immensely from Alexa once again joining that upper echelon of the women's division with Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks and Bayley. Newer stars like Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have even passed her with bigger WrestleMania matches and feuds in the title scene. The fastest path back to the top is having the gimmick associated with her greatest success. Is it time for Alexa Bliss to debut a new look? There's also great aspects of Alexa Bliss completely changing things up for a new look and gimmick angle. Bliss has never had a real strong face run that led to singles title success or character depth. The previous run teaming with Nikki Cross saw her in a smaller role than her singles run, and the recent supernatural gimmick held her back from having many singles feuds. Alexa Bliss changing her look or talking from a more personal point of view would go to building new fans into her character. WWE badly needs to freshen their shows up in general with the draft just trading talents from Raw to SmackDown without much creative game changers. Bliss deserves to be a name to rebuild if she wants to redefine how fans view her. This would be a riskier move, but the end game would have it pay off if connecting with the audience. Which is the better option for Bliss? The return of Alexa Bliss should be treated as one of WWE's biggest character revamps whenever she is cleared to compete. Bliss leaving after Charlotte humiliated her to take her off television is the perfect way to create a change. WWE drafted Bliss to the Raw brand, where she will not be able to get revenge against Charlotte. However, the show still sees a dominant heel on top of the women's division. Becky Lynch is and will be the face of the Raw women's division for the foreseeable future. Bianca Belair has the potential to challenge her for that spot, but Becky's star power puts her over the top. WWE picking the right character for Alexa essentially falls in which feud is more important. The goddess character would be the perfect heel to feud with Belair, as both women thrive on the athletic side. However, a face run leads to the biggest box office feud for Bliss against Lynch. The two had solid chemistry on SmackDown with opposite roles about 5 years prior, but they have each grown a lot since then into more confident performers perfecting their gimmicks. Bliss will likely need to have a new look and persona to make the feud with Becky work. WWE should strongly consider that when looking at the long-term impact. Alexa going back to the old gimmick is the safest bet, but a new look and style would elevate her into the top face spot in Raw's women's division.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now.